I started out with such determination, but I couldn't find Watanabe, so I finally headed back to the inn. I wonder where I could find Watanabe. There's a knock at the door. Yes, it's open. Tomoko enters. I'm here to set out your futon. Thanks. Tomoko lays out the futon. Do you know any place that serves a cocktail called a monkey mix? What kind of cocktail is it? Apparently it's a banana-flavored drink. Sounds yummy. I love bananas too. Oh, it's not that I'm a huge fan of bananas or anything. If you want a fancy cocktail in town, you'd probably have to go to the Nakamura bar. Of course, how could I be so stupid? Watanabe was classmates with the guys like Tanaka and Nozu. If you were to go out for a drink, it'd be there. I'll try going to Nakamura bar. Bye, Tomoko. I arrived at Nakamura bar. Watanabe is sitting alone at the counter. Is this seat taken? This looks good. That's what I thought. This looks good. You! Bartender, please don't kick me out today. Sorry about yesterday. No worries, everybody has a bad night once in a while. I'll have a whiskey and water. The bartender brings me my drink. Is that a monkey mix you've got there, Mr. Watanabe? What are you doing here? I wanted to chat with you, Mr. Watanabe. Got nothing to say to you. Well, I have something to say to you. I met Matsui today. Matsui, what are you playing at? He thinks we're good friends, so please tailor your story accordingly when you see him later. I'll notify the police that a suspicious man was hanging around my students. Oh, come on, I have something I've just got to ask you. What a dick. 15 years ago, I was pen pals with Aya Fumino from Matsui Oba High School. Pen pals? Is this in this day and age? Laugh all you want, but I've got 10 letters written in her hand. So what? In the letters I have, there are detailed accounts of her classmates. There's a sound of glass shattering. Nozu dropped a glass. My hand just slipped as all, don't mind me. Why is he so agitated? What's written in those letters? That's personal information, so I can't say. What the hell? You think you're being funny? That's my line. Watanabe looks ready to start something. No fighting in my bar. I just got in some rare brandy. I'll let you have a taste on the house. Just chill out, huh? You heard the man. The bartender serves us each a shot of brandy. It's poison. Don't trust it. What kind of drink is a monkey mix? It's a cocktail made from banana liqueur, mixed with orange juice and tonic. Want one? Nah, I'm good. I'll start with this. What's this drink called? Orojo. It's a souvenir from a friend. It's hard to come by in these parts. I've never heard of it. I drink the Orojo, and then I get dizzy and I pass out and I'm dead. It's good. If it's such a rare brandy, I should take a picture of the bottle. Take a photo of the Orojo bottle. I like the monkey mix better. Over 30 and you still like banana-flavored cocktails? What? I told you to drink quietly. I drank a hell of a lot with Watanabe and got good and drunk. So good. So drunk. Let me get a drink of my own shit. Poof. Such poof. Alright. Let me stop fucking with my hair here. Aya Fumino was in your class, right? I'm a little tipsy, but I noticed the bartender watching me and texting someone. Aya Fumino died 25 years ago. Then who was it that was sending me letters? Maybe a ghost? Oh, come on, I'm not much for scary stories. She died and became beautiful. Huh? Not you two. There's a legend in the Iwami region called the Princess of Himegamori Forest. A princess comes back from the dead having become beautiful. Aya wasn't a princess, she was a high school student. Enough, I should be heading home anyway. Watanabe pays his tab and leaves the bar. Guess I should get going myself. You're pretty drunk. Yeah, I'll walk it off around here before I head back to the inn. I'll pay the bartender and exit the shop. I'm walking around town. I'm near the Matsue station trying to sober up when I notice someone tailing me, some punk in his late 20s. Hey man, could I talk to you for just a bit? Am I being followed? Ugh, unbelievable. I've got no business with you. That sort of attitude will get you hurt. I'm warning you right now, leave town first thing in the morning. This isn't a damn detective movie. Just get the hell out of this town. Well, that's not a very convincing threat. There's no way I'd run home after something like that. You don't seem to understand. You're gonna get hurt. Oh, come on. That must be his catchphrase. Punky's getting ready to attack. Quit it, you idiot! It's Watanabe. Oh shit, it's Monkey. One look at Watanabe's face and the punk runs away in panic. You alright? Looks like the sight of you was enough to scare him away. I was like that once. Now all the punks around here are scared of me. Hey, so why are you here? Were you following me? I would stalk you. What about you? Why are you in a place like this? Thanks to you, I drank too much, so I took a walk to help sober up. What are the chances? Me too. That punk called you Monkey when he saw you. Huh? In her letter, Aya wrote about a wild classmate named Monkey who was on the baseball team. That was you, wasn't it? Hey, shouldn't you be thanking me for saving you? Oh man, I'm all sobered up now. Want to chat a bit somewhere? I don't know what to think of you. I'm amazing. Oh, let's hear it. Hear what? My lips are dry. Hear what? That punk saw you and called you Monkey. You are Monkey, right? That moron probably can't tell me from an actual ape. Oh, here we go. Let's not fuck up. Think. The info in the letter and that article match. He's got to be Monkey. Nope, that's alright. Hey, please look at this. This is gonna take a while. I'm heading home now. Nope, not that. At least if I want to fuck up now, it's easier in the beginning. Nope. I'm just gonna fail it so I can start. Let's restart that. I just fucked up big time. Alright, let's try again. Alright, let's see. Look at this! Dramatic! What about it? In Aya's letter, she wrote that Monkey played in the baseball team and had a big part in the finals. I show him the copy of the newspaper article. And this is an article about the finals. Watanabe at Matsue Abe High School was 3 for 4 with a 1 home run. You were the only one the paper even mentioned. Lots of people are named Watanabe. No, this is you. Got any proof? This is the proof! I show the home run ball I got from the captain. This is the home run ball from the match. It's signed Masaya Watanabe in neat handwriting. You don't know my full name, huh? Actually, I do. Nope. Nope. Alright, take a look at what? I'm leaving. I've had enough of you. If I push it, he might just leave, so this is still wrong. I don't know what it wants me to do. Wouldn't it be here? Hey, take a look at this. No? What? Where? This photo shows you from 15 years ago. The name of the record holder is Masaya Watanabe. Are you still going to play dumb? You've got a nasty personality, don't you? Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. Fine, I hit the home run at the prefectural tournament 15 years ago, and I hold the speed-eating record at Kamiarian. I'll use max mode here. You must be Monkey. Yeah, I am. That was my nickname back in high school. So what? You had a classmate named Aya Fumino, didn't you? Finally confirmed that. There wasn't anyone by that name. Okay, then who wrote this letter? The letter mentions you. You should know. I really don't know, so all I can say is I don't know. Then you leave me no chance. I'll have to ask you about that thing. What? I'm not hiding anything. The fight. You got into a fight in the spring of your second year, didn't you? Someone told the teachers about it, right? Who was it? You asshole, bringing up things I want to forget. Watanabe sounds about ready to slug me. Aya Fumino told on you, right? Are you still holding a grudge against her? It was my own fault. I don't have a grudge against anyone for it. If they hadn't found out about what he did, they shouldn't have. Okay. That's a lie. If she didn't report you, Oba High School would have been able to play in the Nationals. That's not... You're still holding a grudge against the girl who reported your fight. I'm not holding a grudge or anything, but I do regret it. Huh? Thanks to me getting into the fight, the third years weren't able to play into their last high school tournament. If she hadn't reported you, no one would have been the wiser. Maybe. I'll try agitating Watanabe to hear his true feelings. If that had happened, you would have probably become a total punk. What? This is purely speculation on my part, but if she hadn't reported you, you probably would have gotten into more fights. Max mode here, too. You would have become an actual monkey. Are you making fun of me? What are you trying to say, man? Looks like that wasn't the best way to provoke him. Alright, one more try. Nope. You couldn't have become a teacher. None of your damn business. What are you trying to say? Okay, that's still wrong. Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. You wouldn't have become a coach. Shut up, that has nothing to do with it. What are you... Okay, still wrong, so we want that... We want the one just before the top. What? You walked down the wrong path. You would have strayed from the right path. What's that? You want to fight? What do you know about me? You know it's true, you wouldn't be Coach Watanabe, hero to the baseball team, unless she'd gotten you to stop picking fights. If you act without thinking, you can screw things up for yourself and others. And that was the warning you needed, and it led you to become a great teacher. So tell me, what would you do if Matsui got into a fight? He wouldn't. If the only one who knows about the fight is you, would you hide it? I'm guessing you wouldn't. I wouldn't even let him get into a fight. Matsui said you're teaching him how to be a good person. Become first-class people, not first-class baseball players, right? You say some pretty good stuff for a monkey. Shut up! Your students really trust you. I'm a bit jealous. The team really loves you. Matsui was headed for trouble this summer of his first year. He started hanging out with the delinquents and missed a lot of practice in school. If things went on that way, he'd have started getting into fights. I didn't want him to turn out like me, so I was desperate to separate him from his delinquent buddies. When you were younger, that would have blown your mind. I'll use max mode here to make the final push. your own strength. Don't be stupid. I know damn well I wouldn't have made it on my own. Alright, so that's the wrong one. It was her that gave you that fresh start. Ugh. Hey, are you crying? Shut up, it's all started coming back to me, that's all. Yeah, could you read this letter and try to remember more about 15 years ago? I let him read the banana pattern letter. How sweet. I watch as Watanabe reads my letter from Aya. She really, looks like she was right about you. You're wrong. What's written in this letter is a lie. Why can't you be honest? Because I didn't play a part in that game. If anything, it was my fault we lost. What do you mean? I was batting fourth, but I was originally a pitcher. I was starting the game too. You lost points in the opening. Opening got switched out, right? I hurt my right arm in that fight. I'd been hiding it when I pitched, but that didn't work against the powerhouse, Hamanokawa High. We lost because I missed a lot of points in the opening round. I destroyed our chances at nationals twice. So you put everything you had into batting to redeem yourself. What you know is just the score. Scores and memories are different. What I remember isn't my home run. It's fielding at the top of the seventh. I still think about it sometimes. That's a quiet memory. That cheering got my blood pumping and I hit the home run the next inning. Did my story move you? Even me. I'm a sucker for a good sports story. Those were the days. We had some problems, but we still got along. So something happened to her. What do you mean by some problems? Oh, the usual. Huh? Isn't that what youth is like? It seems Monkey doesn't want to talk about it. Is there really no student named Aya Fumino? Nope. Then who wrote this letter? Why are you so obsessed with them? Well, I shouldn't tell him about the 11th letter. Do you remember your 3rd year? Yeah, for whatever reason, I remember that year really well. I quit the baseball team and ran wild for a bit. I got a fresh start after that and studied frantically for college entrance exams. It was a hell of a year. Me too. My last year of high school career is weirdly vivid in my memory. I was worrying and suffering with college exams. Amidst that, the letters from her were my emotional support. Far away in a city I'd never been to, there were people suffering through college exams like me. It's not just me, it's the same for everybody, I thought. Just for that, you come to find her 15 years later? Why not? I passed 30 and I felt like being sentimental. More importantly, who wrote this letter? It was... Just then, Watanabe's cell phone gets a text. Just a second. Watanabe's expression changes as he reads the text. What happened? A ghost. The one who wrote this letter was Aya Fumino's ghost. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? There's a ghost story that says the ghost of Aya Fumino lives at Oba High School. You better go back to Tokyo before it haunts you. Tokyo. Not Tokyo. Tokyo. Oh, come on. You already had a punk after you. A ghost could be the next. Let's change the topic. I know. Could I get your email address? Huh? If something does happen, I could use your help again. Oh, fine. Required Watanabe's contact info. He's got a nice, cute smile. I traded cell phone numbers and email addresses with Monkey. Now I have someone I can count on if I get into trouble here. You should give up on Aya Fumino. They call me Max. I can't give up, not until I get some answers. You're a stubborn guy. If only Fatty were as strong as you. Fatty must be one of Aya's classmates. She wrote about Fatty in her letters. That guy running a cake shop as if nothing happened. Watanabe looks sad. Who's Fatty? Oops, I've said too much. I'm heading home now. With that, Watanabe staggers home. Mystery. It was midnight when I got back to Matsue Inn. I wrote down my findings on my notebook. Four Eyes. Kasuga Tanaka. Monkey. Masai Watanabe. Bitch. Misaki Murakami. I was able to talk with Four Eyes and Monkey, but both of them clammed up when I came to Aya. Still, I feel like I'm getting close to her. Maybe I'll finally see Aya tomorrow. We shall see. Chapter 4! Candy stationery. No, I don't want to skip. Thank you. It's been 4 days since I arrived at Matsue. I hear birds chirping. Following what was written in that letters led me to Four Eyes and Monkey, but they both denied Aya's existence. Something happened 15 years ago, but I have no idea what. I take out the letter from my bag. I should read another letter. It's a cute envelope. Handy print. This is the 7th letter, postmarked November 19th. Hello! It's getting colder every day. Today was the first snowfall of the season in Matsue. I haven't been feeling great lately. Fatty was concerned and he took me to the Karakura art studio. The two of us tried making stained glass. We made a lamp with a puppy design on it. I haven't had that much fun in a long time. Fatty is a genius when it comes to making cakes, and the berry tarts he makes are especially delicious. He's really kind and all around a good guy. His only flaw is that he's weak. I want him to get stronger, but I don't know if he can. I'm sorry, that got kind of sad. Let's wait for that to finish reading, because I read much faster. Unfortunately, there's no way to bypass this. I've tried all the buttons. And skip just jumps us ahead. Reading letters. The other day I watched a movie called Shadow Shogun. I wondered what I would have done if I was the hero acting as the shogun. It really made me think. I think it's great to have dreams even as an adult. I'm glad you feel the same way. Fumino. P.S. Do you think men and women can really be friends? Yes. What did I write back? A bunch of shit I'm going to try to catch up on. Let's see. Thank you for your letter. Tokyo is having lots of cold days too. It sounds like you have kind of classmates. I think kindness is strength. If you aren't strong, you can't be strong for others. That's why I think Fatty is strong. I like those berry tarts that he makes. The people around me lack kindness. Everything is something. Everyone's trying to prove they're number one. It's really annoying times here. But you haven't been feeling well. I'm a little worried, but maybe you're nervous about exams approaching. You can't control what happens in life too much. Try relaxing a little, even though you should put a little Margaret Shadow. Shogun's a movie by someone. I still haven't seen it. I want to when I get the chance. What do you think of your own personality? I wrote a decent response. Suddenly a strong wind shakes the window. Whoa, what? Is everything alright? Tomoko comes into the room. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm here to put the futon away. Don't worry, I haven't seen a ghost in this room yet. Though I guess you could still be possessed. Would you knock it off? Monkey said Ayafuma's spirit lives in Oba High School. Maybe it really is a ghost. She's just trying to scare me, but could I really be possessed? They say that Fumino residence is haunted. I'm not thrilled about it, but maybe I should at least check it out. Ghost. The bartender said she was a princess of the forest. I wonder what that means. Do you know anyone who is knowledgeable about the folklore and ghost stories? For that kind of thing, you should ask Reichi Kurai. What's he like? He's got messy hair and wears traditional clothing. Looks kind of suspicious. And where do I go to find him? Try walking around Shiroyama Park. That's the park around Matsue Castle, right? Yeah, and be careful. Tomoko finishes putting away the food and leaves the room. I'll go to Shiroyama Park while it's still light out. I arrive at Shiroyama Park, a spacious park with lush greenery. Matsue Castle is at the center of the park. The castle is a National Heritage Site. The tall central tower is covered in clapboard paint painted black. The whole thing has a dignified, elegant feel. This is supposedly where I can find Kurai, but right now I only see tourists. I decided to look at the map. There's a tourist information center. I can ask there. Let us go. I'll go inside the tourist information center. Alright. They're selling souvenirs and books about Matsue Castle. It feels more like a little shop than an information center, but I'll try talking to an employee. Welcome! Excuse me. Are you looking for something? I'm looking for Raichi Kurai. Do you know where he might be? This is the tourist information center. Right, sorry. I might as well get something here. How about some Enmusubi water? What else do you have? How about this fox good luck charm? They say that Matsue fox protects us from fires. The Fumino house was burned to the ground. I think I'd better get this charm. I'll take one. Thank you. Acquired a charm. You said you're looking for Raichi Kurai? Yeah, do you know where he is? He's usually hanging out in the grove. Thank you. Grove of the village shrine. Huh, worth a shot. The new green leaves in the trees covering my view from this feels creepy. Better head to the grove. Okay. Wait, I think I'm lost. Where am I? Hiharu Cafe, huh? Since I'm here, I guess I'll take a break. There are a couple tourists inside the shop. I ordered the Jonama sweet set, and they bring me some matcha tea and fresh, artistic handmade sweets with a motif base of the Four Seasons. I eat the fresh sweets and drink the matcha tea. The fresh sweets are delectable and pairs well with the subtle bitterness of the matcha. Subtle bitterness, my ass. Matcha is bitter as fuck, and even a quarter cup of sugar couldn't drink it. Matsue has because I'm a super taster. Matsue has quite an array of delicious things. A bushy-haired man in a Japanese dress sits down next to me without making a sound. Oh god. Are you the one who wants to hear the scary stories? Is this Kurai? The name certainly matches. Are you Mr. Kurai? I gather horror stories, strange tales, and urban legends and retell them with no fee, no distraction, and no permission. Raichi? Kurai at your service. This guy's giving me the chills just by being here. Sure, when they drew these guys in the original, they were like, these guys look fun, and then they're like, we gotta make someone look like this. Now let me tell you the blood-curdling tale of this region. No, wait, please. No scary stories without discretion. I already know which one I want to hear. Oh, it seems I was jumping to conclusions. What is it that you want to hear? What I want to know is the story about Oba High School. There are several ghost stories from there. The one I want to hear is the story about a female student who died 25 years ago. Don't blame me if you end up wishing you never asked. You're trying to scare me, huh? I won't fall for that. Kurai begins to speak in a voice as dark as his humor. 25 years ago at Oba High School, a young girl lost her life. Her name was Aya Fumino. How do you know her name? Kurai doesn't answer that question. The 18-year-old Aya died, leaving behind her wish in this world. The following year, her best friend died a mysterious death. It was rumored that Aya had called her to her best friend. This sounds like a ghost story is for real. The following year, the curse of Aya became the topic of conversation in that class. Some students are chatting. I can't believe we got the same class as Aya Fumino. You idiot, don't call her by her full name. He's right, I heard that rumor is true. Then is someone from our class going to die? If you don't want to die, don't agree to be friends with the ghost. Once she approaches you, that's it, right? Is there a way to stop the curse? Not coming to school, probably. We'll get held back if we do that. It's better than dying, but what do we do if we're put in the same class again next year? Well, I have an idea. Someone should start up a correspondence in Aya Fumino's name. Get her a pen pal. Right, a pen pal's a friend too. If she can get letters addressed to her from a pen pal, her ghost should be satisfied. But wouldn't that pen pal get taken to the underworld? They wouldn't have anything to do with us. We're just protecting ourselves. But what about the address? I've got it covered. My brother works at the post office. I'll have him forward any letters addressed to Aya Fumino to my house. I'll find someone who's looking for a pen pal. Ooh. I listen patiently to Kurai's story. Did the correspondence really happen? Kurai gives a nod. Oba High School carried out the correspondence ritual, and they say that there is still someone corresponding with her ghost today. Is everything alright? You seem a little pale. It must be your imagination. That's a scary story. I can't deal with this. My legs won't stop shaking. What happens to the pen pals? Well, no one knows. At that moment, thunder rumbles in the skies above. Ah! You're a scaredy cat, aren't you? That story is just a bunch of nonsense anyway. It's fiction, isn't it? They say it's best not to attempt to verify these stories. One step in the wrong direction could land you in the worst of circumstances, they say. Oh, come on. My mind has gone totally blank from hearing Kurai's story. When I come to, Kurai is gone. Hey, Kurai? I look around and spot him walking outside the shop. When did he leave? When I try to leave the shop, the shop lady grabs my arm. You haven't paid yet. Oh, right. I lose sight of Kurai while paying the bill. It looked like he was headed down the street I came from. I run out. There are still thick gray clouds covering the sky. The forest is dim and gives off a suspicious aura. That's weird. Where'd Kurai go? I went after him right away. I look around, but there is no sign of anyone. Oh well, I guess I'll go back to the Tourist Information Center for now. I lost sight of Kurai after all. That story about the curse has to be made up. I'm sure it's just a lie. Fat Man comes walking this way. I know, I'll look for Fatty next. The Fat Man glares at me. Got a problem? No, nothing, sir. The man walks away. Fatty, hang on. I think Monkey was saying something about what was it? Oh, I remember. Monkey had said Fatty works at a cake shop. And in her letter, Aya wrote that Fatty's berry tarts are delicious. Fatty must be someone who's fat and works at a cake shop that sells delicious berry tarts. With this much information, I might find him sooner than I thought. I wonder how many cake shops there are in Matsue. I'll try looking it up. A guidebook lists lots of sweet shops, from Japanese sweets to cakes. There are more shops than I thought. If I go to all of these, I'll be the fatty. But I have no choice but to try it. I'll start in the Kiyomise shopping area. There's a lot of cake shops there.